All right, everybody. Let's do a little wrap up here. Let's talk about the homework tonight, all that kind of stuff. So, are you all still here? Everybody? Yeah? Good. Yes, good. Awesome. So this test is open until tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So if you're still working on it, you've got lots more time. And you're welcome, Ms. Nguyen. I didn't do much, but you're welcome. And you have 3 homework assignments tonight. That sounds like a lot. It's just the way it's divided up in the thing. It's to watch 3 short videos about the 3 muscles we're going to talk about tomorrow. And that's the trapezius, the deltoids, and latissimus dorsi. Latissimus dorsi is arguably the largest muscle on your upper body, by the way. And we're going to talk just about those muscles tomorrow. It'll be kind of cool. And about the actions they perform and how to massage them and all sorts of good stuff there. Yeah. So, I know this wasn't the most riveting stuff you just took a test on. But tell me something that you want to remember about cells or terminology or tissues or something, anything of value, even if you already knew it. What's something of value on the test you just took? One thing. Miss Nguyen, what's one thing you want to remember from today? Anything. Miss Nguyen?
Yeah.
What?
I remember about the muscle.
Yeah?
Muscle have in the tree.
The 3 muscle types?
Yeah.
So, smooth, skeletal, and cardiac. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm looking for. There are 3 types of muscle. Smooth, it's inside my body. Cardiac is inside my body too, it's my heart. And skeletal, which is the stuff we're going to be studying. The deltoid, the trapezius, and latissimus dorsi are all skeletal muscles. They hook to your skeleton. Thank you so much. Miss Monreal, what's something, anything from today?
About blood being the connective tissue.
Blood is connective tissue. I was trying to think of a better answer for you. You are right.
It's connective tissue, right?
Yes, I was trying to think of a better answer for you. The reason it's connective tissue and what it does share in common with all other connective tissue is it has a matrix in it. And really that just means there's little strands in there. In your blood it happens to be your platelets. And that matrix is all in water essentially. But when you cut yourself, that matrix hardens and makes a scab. Platelets are what makes a scab. And all connective tissue has a matrix. It has fibers in it of some kind. Your blood has these fibers and it keeps them wet just in case you get cut open so it can seal you back up again. But it has a matrix. I guess that's what they all share in common. That's the best way I can put it. And it becomes hard once it gets dry, exposed to air and stuff like that. But anyway, blood is connective tissue. Thank you. Miss Hanson, something? Cyto means cell? Yeah. That's actually huge. And so cytoplasm is the fluid within a cell. Well put. Yes. Thank you for breaking it down for us, by the way. Yes. You will see the word cyto in other things where it means cell. So it's very helpful in medical terminology. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Petrie, anything, something from today?
Sure. Let's go with the muscle, the fastest healing tissue.
Yeah. Why is it the fastest healing tissue?
Because of the rich blood supply.
Thank you. Beautifully said. Because of the rich blood supply. Blood can get into it well. Yes. Thank you. Perfect. That's a huge one as a massage therapist. Miss Cooper. Miss Cooper. Hi, Miss Cooper. Something you want to remember from today? Something important?
I learned that. Sorry, my brain's kind of fried.
I understand.
Learned about epithelial tissue.
Epithelial tissue. One of the four main types of tissue is epithelial tissue is one, and it lines the insides and outsides of parts inside your body, though. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Muscular and connective and something.
Nervous.
Nervous.
Yep. Epithelial, muscular, nervous, and connective. Good job. Thank you. Ms. Torres. Something from today, something of value.
Sorry, it takes a little time.
That's okay.
I don't know. I was with what Martha said about the connective tissue, like the blood.
Yes.
So that was for me like interesting, like different. Like I didn't know.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
And just how to get like the cell as a human, like it does everything like us. I remember in school I did it like a city, like if it was a city.
Yeah. A
So
city
I
would
didn't think about it as a human.
a city would make sense too. Yeah. But I like to think of it as a person. City works too though really well. Yeah, it needs all the stuff you need. In fact, it literally needs oxygen, just like you. You guys aren't breathing for yourselves, you're breathing for your cells. And you're not going to the bathroom for yourselves, you're going to the bathroom for your cells. Thank you, Ms. Torres. That's fantastic. Ms. Stanley. Something?
I can't think of anything today.
Yeah? You just took a big test. Something on there? Anything?
The only thing I can think of is the one that I got wrong. It's irritating me.
I'm only laughing because I'm sure you did really well. Which
I
one?
only got one wrong, and the one I got wrong was stupid. Like I should have got that.
So what's the one you got wrong?
I can look it up, I guess, but hang on. It had something to do with like the placement of like your urinary tract system.
The placement of it, huh? So maybe about anatomy?
Like where it's at in your body.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it was like
Be down your lower abdominal region? Yeah.
Yeah, I said it was in the abdominal region, and it got all mad at me because it's supposed to be like cervical or something, and I'm
I hope your urinary
like,
tract is not in your cervical
and
region.
I'm mad about it because it's stupid of me to say that.
Well,
Huh?
I would do not think missing one question on a test warrants you being this hard on yourself at all. You did really, really, really well.
Contains the reproductive and
So what?
oh, I'm so irritated.
Sorry. So what was the question though?
It was which cavity contains the reproductive and urinary organs. I chose abdominal for some reason.
And they
didn't
wanted
see
pelvic?
just sitting there.
Pelvic, yeah. Which is just lower than your abdominal. You weren't that far off. But anyway, thank you. All right, so the answer is pelvic.
Yeah, like I have the right area in my head, but like,
Yeah.
ooh, I'm so mad.
I think a 99% is pretty good. If you can get a 99% in life, you're doing amazing. I'm running about 52% in life, so, and I'm doing okay. Ms. Felix Osuna, something of value that you learned today or you want to remember from today or something that will shut me up.
So there was this question on the test.
Yeah.
About the wrist being distal to the elbow.
Yeah.
And I was confused, and then I was looking through the book, and then there's like this picture in the book that it explains the whole posterior, anterior, and all that, which is really cool.
Good. So you kind of self-taught yourself some stuff there. Yeah. The wrist is distal. It's distant from the elbow, right?
Yes.
And the elbow is proximal to the wrist. It's in closer proximity to the wrist. Yes. Very good. Thank you. That's huge because we use proximal and distal in massage a lot. Great. Ms. Yanez. Ms. Yanez, lay some knowledge on us.
That diffusion is the movement of molecules from an area of high concentration to low. Because that's the one
I
got
know.
wrong.
I know that's why you
Yes.
picked it. I looked at your test. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Diffusion is from high concentration to low. It sounds confusing, but it really, you guys, it happens all the time in your life. All the time. Yeah. It's why your drinks, you can mix them up and they're all the same all the way through. Miss Harper. Miss Harper. Something that you learned today?
They already said it. It's like the connective tissue. Because at first, I didn't think that blood is part
Yeah.
of connective tissue,
Yeah.
but when you explain it,
Well, and think about when you cut yourself. It becomes connective tissue on the outside of your body really well. It connects the wound together, right?
Yeah.
So makes a big difference. Cool. Thank you. We'll take it. Miss Baladik.
I just found interesting how all the different types of connective tissue that we have.
Yeah.
I don't know, like that's a bunch. Like I'm looking at right now, like the little list
Yeah.
and how all of them do specific little things.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
Yes. And remember, I'm not surprised there's a lot of types because connective tissue is the most common tissue found in the body. Most common tissue found in the body. Awesome. Thank you. And the connective tissue, by the way, that goes over your bones. Remember that one, everybody? Hyaline. Hyaline cartilage goes over your bones. Mr. Kondaris. Sir? Something from today?
Yeah, I'll go over one of the ones I got wrong. Chemicals come before cells.
Yeah.
I picked, thinking that, cells are the smallest unit.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess chemicals come before that.
Got it. But you got it wrong because you were thinking about the fact that cells are the smallest living unit. You just, right?
Yeah.
Right? But they were asking for levels of organization, and so chemicals are smaller than cells, yes. Cells would be the answer, though, for what's the smallest living unit of life. Good job. Thank you, sir. And Miss Hunter, last but not least, definitely not least, what, something sticks in your head?
Yes, it was helpful when you talked about the what is it, phagocytosis, and how it wraps around a large molecule by drawing it inside the cell.
Yeah, phagocytosis.
Basically, I got that right. Yes, I got that right on the test because it reminded me of like it eating something, and like PHA thinks of, I don't know, makes me think of fat. So that's how I remembered, like, oh yeah, this thing like eats the molecule, so it's like a fatty or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna steal that when I teach it to people. Thank you, because that's a good way to remember it. I like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they're really, you've got phagocytes, which are these eating cells in your body that eat up all sorts of bad stuff. So that's awesome. That's awesome. In fact, you have phagocytes in your body that have saved your life over and over and over and over again. Literally, all of you. So very, very cool. Okay, so don't forget, you've got 3 pieces of homework. They're all labeled 13, like 13 assignment latissimus dorsi, 13 assignment deltoids, 13 assignment trapezius. I think it's to watch a video and tell me the origin insertion of stuff. It'll really help. Once again, I would like to remind you that if you forget this stuff about the cells, it probably won't affect your massage career. The muscles will. Like, this homework's extremely important, and it shouldn't be difficult. It's extremely important because every day people are going to be like, oh yeah, I'm having a problem with my deltoid, and if you don't know right away what that is, that's a problem. So this stuff's really important. We're going to talk tomorrow about the trapezius and the deltoids and the latissimus dorsi. It'll be a wonderful day. You will love it. It will be easy and fun and informative. That's my prediction for tomorrow. Yes. Okay? All right, everybody. That's all due. This test, the homework, it's all due by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'll see you at lab. Thank you. Thank you for working so hard today. Sorry for this hard test. Tomorrow will be a bright and sunny, wonderful classroom day. I promise. Bye-bye, everybody.